G'day guys, Tim Topham here. I just wanted to give you a quick run through of a few ways that I use Pinterest and some things that you can do on there. It's so good for piano teachers. If you're looking for inspiration and extra ideas and training and things you can use in your studio and games and templates and downloads, all this kind of stuff, you can find them on Pinterest so easily. It's a wealth of information. If you haven't been to Pinterest before, then when you go to pinterest.com, you'll find this login thing pops up. So you'll need to either log in with Facebook or create your own new login. Either way is totally fine. Once you're in, you'll be able to set up your own board. So this is what my board looks like. I've been doing some work on it recently. And basically it's just a pin board of stuff that you find online or that other people have found online that you want to remember and keep a record of. So for example, we could go to, what should we go to? Practice. We'll just click on my practice board. So this is basically a board that I'm building of stuff to do with piano practice and practice techniques. So you can see each one of these is like having a sticky note on the wall or something like that. So with any of these, you can just click once to open it. And you can leave comments about it and that sort of thing. If you want to find out where that image was posted from, because often the images don't have all the information, it's just a link to remind you of where some cool stuff was. So you can click where it was found on, and you'll be able to then read it in context of what the actual full article was, which is a great way to actually do things. As you're going through the internet, you'll no doubt find things that you would like to put on your own Pinterest board. So I don't know. Let's say we've gone to let's go to Teach Piano Today. Andrew and Trevor Dow have a great website full of great resources. So let's just we'll go to their blog. Just check this latest article. So let's say, I really like this, is a great idea, and I want to keep this information really handy in one of my Pinterest boards. The simplest way to do it is to hover over the image, and you'll find, depending on how the website's set up and depending on what plugins you have in your browser, you may well get a pin it button, which will allow you to then pin it straight to whatever board that you would like it to show up on. So these are all my pin boards. If you don't have that, then really all you need to do is head to Google and just go Google Pinterest browser buttons. And depending on what browser you're using, I'm using Chrome, you can load a little add-on that will just give you a button just above where my screen is, where my arrow is now at the top right here. I've just got a P. Which will allow me whenever I'm on a page, so let's say I'm on this page, I'll click the P button and it will come up with all the different images on the page, and I can just choose which one that I would like to pin to my board. The great thing about Pinterest is that it's a fantastic repository for your own information and things that you find online. So, don't feel that you only need to, or that it's just a resource for other people that you can look at. You can build your own resource by pinning things and also re-pinning other people's information. So let's check out my board here about repertoire. So let's say that you really like this piece. You can simply click on pin it. And again, you can pin it to your own boards. There's lots of different ways that you can use Pinterest, and I find that in some ways it's just full of great inspirational ideas, and because it's so visual and it's all based on graphics, it's really engaging and it's really fun to look at. Some of the great things too you can get are infographics, so you can actually search for that. So I'll show you a search now. Now, of course, you can also just go to Google and Google, piano teaching tips Pinterest, or piano teaching repertoire Pinterest, anything like that. And you've got a list of all these different people's boards which have all this information on it all ready for you to consume. It's fantastic. So here's a board by Fiona Law about piano teaching. She's got 167 things on this page, so it's going to scroll for a while. And we can, have a look at any of these things and get more information. 50 ways to musically motivate a child. Let's click on that. and it's going to go straight to where that image has been pinned from, so we can go straight and get some tips and ideas. So that's a really quick overview about Pinterest, how to find stuff on it and how to use it yourself. You can also just use the search box here if you'd like. You can see some things that you could search for. And feel free to head straight to my site if you want, which is pinterest.com/Tim Topham, and you can get started there.